Hardly anyone likes failure. And you've probably seen this thing making its rounds on social media, people sharing their reports of failure. On the flip side, you've probably seen reports of people celebrating their successes. So as opposed to that, you might have also seen something that looks like this. Now, just because you didn't get one of these on your first try, it doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you're a dummy. It doesn't mean that you should keep beating yourself up, pummeling yourself. That's not the right thing to do, my friend. And it really makes me sad to hear some people demean themselves for not getting one of those green pass things on the exam. Don't do that. Don't. Let me share with you my honest opinion about tests, about exams. Examinations, such as the PMP exam, they could be very subjective. In that, there are some people who are great project managers, phenomenal project managers, but they may not be the best of test takers. It's just that simple. Part of diversity and inclusion is understanding that not everyone is going to perform the same way on a test. Part of diversity and inclusion is understanding that just because I cannot answer a sequence of questions the way Phil would, does not mean that I am not an awesome project manager. And one more thought. Just because a bunch of folks on social media touting around their success say, I passed the exam in 1 week. I passed the exam in 60 days. I passed the exam in 7 days. That should not discourage you and make you think that you're no good or you are useless. If that has been your opinion about yourself, I want you to change it. I want you to rewire your thinking. And I want you to use this so-called fail report as fuel for your success. So what I want you to do is to first of all believe that you absolutely can pass this man-made exam. It's not an exam made by a higher being of intelligence from Mars. They're just humans. So all you need to do is dial in and channel that understanding that I can do it. It doesn't have to take me 10 days like it took Joe Bloggs. It might take me longer. So what? It might take me 90 days. It might take me 180 days. So what? It's the end result that counts. But you got to give yourself an out as far as you don't have to get this done in 60 days or 90 days or 180 days or 270. You might take 360 days, and that's okay. But I don't want you to begin thinking that you're dull or you're stupid. That's a very harmful thought. So dust yourself up first and foremost. Take a look at the opportunities that you have to improve. Maybe you need to get quicker in reading the results or reading the questions and slower in going through the actual result. And the result could tell you you're below target in this area, that area. Do your best. Look at the report. Actually, I have a link. I'm going to endeavor to put that below where you can go over every single area and download an Excel file, put in your information, and hone in on those areas you're weak in. There's a student I just helped do that. This student is now PMP, not even thinking about the time the exam was taken and there was no success. Instead, this individual is a PMP and not bothering about the past. But it starts off with you being slow to look at your result and really finding out, okay, where are the opportunities for improvement? and then dial back into the content and go hard, go hard, go hard on it. Make sure you understand the concepts, understand the mindset, understand the Agile manifesto values and principles, understand the 49 processes from an organic standpoint. Dial back in. You cannot afford to give up. You're not a quitter. Don't quit on yourself. If you quit on yourself, heaven help you. Who else is going to stand up for you if you are quitting on yourself? So I need you to use this failure as fuel. Find what went wrong. Go harder. You might even feel there's no reason why I should have failed this. Well, prove that you can do it. By studying in a smarter way, there's always a better way. Maybe limiting the scope of all the things you're studying and dial into just one set of materials, as I always say, and go harder. Because you absolutely can do it. You might doubt that you can, but I know you can. All you need to do is dial in. And I encourage you and I challenge you to do that. And when you get certified, I want to hear the good news. Same way students have come to me time and time again to say, Phil, this was the first attempt I took. This is how it panned out. And now I just passed the exam. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I had a student who had to take the exam. Not once or twice or 3 times. Not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 times. Now this student is a PMP. It's not even thinking about it. Okay? So there's hope. Don't lose hope, my friend. You absolutely can do this. It's people, process, and business. Buckle down, get tight in people, get tight in process, tighten up process again. You might have to go for many rounds of process. And then business, you might need to go for several rounds of that as well. It's not very clear in the books that you have. Which is why I often tell people, grab the PMP exam immersion that puts everything together in one place, and that will help you to be able to see the exam more holistically instead of just in little pockets and disjointed pieces. But I truly know you can do it, and I'm looking for you to prove that to yourself. I already know it. Do you know it? All right, so I wish you all the very best. Those who have taken the exam and not succeeded in the first try, second try, third try, fourth try, all the way up to nth try, I don't care. I don't care. I know you can do it. You absolutely can. Okay? If you're looking for training, coaching, and help, again, look for the website. It's Praizion.com. Go there, take a look at the options we have available to help you get to dry land. That is one of my passions. When I came out of the exam, even before I came out of the exam, right there in the exam hall, I said, if I can come out of this crazy exam alive, I promise, I'm going to tell everyone about it. I'm going to tell everyone. I'm going to help anyone who cares to be helped. I will help them escape this crazy bear of an exam. And the reason why I keep making a promise to help people is I know the way this certification changed my life, my professional journey. It changed the game, my friends. And all of that with a bachelor's and a master's degree, it still made a humongous difference. Salary went up 300% in a few months as a result of being PMP certified. So don't lose hope. Don't lose a dream. There's a whole lot of good you can bring to companies when you get certified. So be encouraged. Dial in. Let's do this.